Hello and welcome to Shanmugam IAS Academy. This is Ashwin. I welcome you all for current events of the day. Let us take up the topics for today's discussion. Union Minister inaugurates event for DSIR Prism scheme. Foreign Minister attends Heart of Asia Ministerial Conference. US 2020 Human Rights Report. Indo-US Joint Military Exercise. The Center for Happiness in IIM Jammu. So the first one, Union Minister inaugurates even for DSIR Prism scheme. So it is a nodal ministry to implement this Prism scheme. That is, Department of Scientific and Industrial Research has launched this Prism scheme, in which they are encouraging students and assisting people towards changing tech as a technopreneur, in the sense more promoting technology, supporting and giving funds and implementing commercial viable innovations. Under the initiative, an innovator of Indian nationality, he can be a student, he or she can be a student or professional or a common citizen is eligible. Eligible candidates are provided with technical, strategic and financial assistance by DSIR Prism. Assistance is provided on the stages like idea development, prototype development and pilot scaling and patenting. Sectors covered are green technology, clean energy, industrially utilized smart materials, waste to wealth, affordable healthcare, water and sewage, any other technology or knowledge intensive area. So it is almost covering the sustainable development goals of United Nations. So you can easily compare it with that and you can have it in mind. Financial assistance, phase 1, category 1 and category 2. For proof of concept or prototype models, a grant amount of 2 lakhs to 20 lakhs is given. Category 2, for fabrication of working model, 2 lakh to 20 lakhs is given. For phase 2, for enterprise incubation, a grant amount of maximum 50 lakhs is given to that person. Next, Foreign Minister attends Heart of Asia Ministerial Conference. So Heart of Asia has been held in the Istanbul. Istanbul is the capital region of Afghanistan. So it is a regional initiative of Afghanistan and the Republic of Turkey. It was launched in November 2011. The process aims to promote economic and political cooperation for Afghanistan, peace through dialogue and confidence building measures. The platform comprises 15 participating countries, 17 supporting countries and 12 supporting regional and international organizations. India is one of the participating countries. So other participating countries these are very important. They can give you the name of this initiative and the countries below in the prelims examination as an option. Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Pakistan, Russia, Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, Azerbaijan, China, India, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Tajikistan, Turkey, Turkmenistan, United Arab Emirates, that is UAE. The pillars of Heart of Asia Istanbul are political consultations to resolve disputes in the region of Afghanistan. So we are seeing major disputes in Afghanistan process because of this terrorist over there. Implementation of the confidence building measures and cooperation with the regional organization. De facto Secretariat, the Directorate General for Regional Cooperation of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Afghanistan. Has India ever hosted a conference? India co-hosted the 6th Heart of Asia Ministerial Conference in Amritsar, Punjab. In Punjab, they have committed this. US 2020 Human Rights Report flags scopes on Indian media. So unlawful activities are being emerging and most of the things are happening in India. So we have discussed about section 499 defamation and sedition 124A, which are more closely and likely to curb the actions of journalists, and the transparency of government is also neglected indirectly because journalists are being curbed through these sections. So US based human rights report as tells these all things. Please note down what all are the unlawful activities, restrictions on freedom, restrictions on political participation, widespread corruption, tolerance of violations. So these are the important things that we have note. Crimes involving violence. Improvement in situation Jammu and Kashmir. The report noted that there was an improvement in the human rights situation in Jammu and Kashmir. The government is taking steps to restore normalcy in Jammu and Kashmir by gradually lifting some security and communication restrictions. In the US joint military exercise Vajra Prahar So India and US is jointly doing a military exercise, that is Vajra Prahar. You can easily memorize it. So we have to memorize it if it is easy or tough, because it will be asked in the prelims examination in the science and tech or in the defense. Exercise Vajra Prahar is a special force joint military training exercise. It take place alternately in India and US since 2010. We are doing this. So other bilateral exercise between India are Yudh Abwas. It is a joint military exercise between India and US. Tiger Triumph. So it is a tri-service. All the three services will be engaged in this. What are special forces? Special forces of India refer to those special forces units that are specifically organized, trained and equipped to conduct the support special operations. The three branches of Indian armed forces: Para SF, that is special forces. Parachute Regiment is the special force of the Indian Army. This unit formed in 1966 in the aftermath of 1965 Indo-Pakistan War. So Para SF. Marcos, Marine Commando Force, also called as Marcos, established in 1987. It is a special force unit of Indian Navy. GRUD Command Force. So these are the three important forces which comes under the Department of Air Force. Global Wind Report 2021. So it highlights the wind power on the road to net zero emissions. We have discussed in the earlier current affairs what is net zero emissions. We are moving towards clean energy and green energy. So that is why we are having this global wind report. A total of 93 gigawatts capacity was installed in this year. So government will be fixing some kind of dates to control the pollutions and increasing the gigawatts. The world needs install a minimum of 180 gigawatts of new wind energy capacity every year. Current global wind energy capacity is just 743 gigawatt. This helped avoid an annual carbon dioxide emission of over 1.1 billion tons, which is equivalent to the volume of carbon South America emits a year. So approximately it is the volume of South America which emits carbon dioxide. China and the United States accounted for 75% of the new installation and over half the world's wind power capacity. India's wind power or generation capacity in India has significantly increased in recent years. As per February 21, India's total installed wind power capacity was 385 gigawatt. So these are the some important points which you can use in your mains answer rating. So that is why I have incurring all these things in everyday current affairs. About global wind energy, please have a look on it. What is global wind energy? Who are the members? What are the objective? These are the things which will be helping you to start a introduction. Education Minister inaugurates Anandam, the Center for Happiness in IIM Jammu. So Anandam is a happiness center which has been implemented by our Education Ministry. So you should not confuse it with recreational things, recreation ministry. So this is Education Ministry which implements Anandam. The Center for Happiness acquired a name Anandam for Indian wisdom tradition. Their state pure conscience is Anandam. It doesn't only aim for happiness but also knowing the truth, doing good and enjoying the beauty of around. So it is a cultural thing which has been implemented by our Education Minister, and this center will be helping students to exercise like a yoga asanam, pranayama and mindfulness and practice meditation and contemplation. Happiness curriculum. The happiness curriculum launched by the Delhi government 2018. The curriculum aims at increasing mental health awareness among school children from classes nursery to 8th in all government schools. Under the curriculum, students will attend happiness classes. In these classes, students participate in exercises such as storytelling, meditation and question and answer sessions. So these are some important thing which has been developed by our education ministry to increase the knowledge of students and children. So with this we end up our today's session. Thank you for watching. Let us meet you on tomorrow's session. We are having only 88 days from today for our prelims 21. So please be focused.